I'm T, if you did not know. Today I'm going to be talking about my basic training experience. I went through basic training about 4 years ago, and I still remember it like it was yesterday. Let me just say it like that. And disclaimer, no one's experience is the same. It's all going to be like the same situations, but it's not the same, but majority of the events will be the same. I went to basic training at Fort Jackson, relaxing Jackson, you know, because it was a little relaxing. It wasn't all that, but it was a little relaxing. But let me get right into the story, the experience. So depending on where you live and where you're going to basic training at, you may have to fly or you may have to bus. I had to bus because I live in North Carolina and Fort Jackson is in South Carolina, so it wasn't that far for me to be flying. And when you get there, you're not going straight to basic training yet. You're going to be going to reception. You'll be at reception maybe 3 or 4 days, just depending on what day you get down there. I think I was down there for 4 days. I think I was at reception for 4 days. And when you touch down in reception, it's already on go. As soon as we got off the bus, we was doing push-ups. I didn't even know how to do a push-up. Like, I'm just looking stupid. Like, what is we doing? Yeah, so it's drill sergeants at reception too. And my opinion, they harder than the ones at basic training. Like, I don't know if they had something to prove or what. I just know we was always doing push-ups. We was always doing something at reception. But basically, reception is you're getting all your items issued to you. Like, you're getting your uniforms, your PTs, your name tapes. You're gonna get everything you need for basic training and so on and so forth. When I got there, we arrived at like 9. We arrived at 9 o'clock. I don't think I got to go to sleep that night till 3 in the morning, and we had to be back up at 5. And there was no reason for us to even be up. They just had us up. But yeah, reception. Oh, and you're getting shots. That shot line, your arms about to be sore. Like, your arms about to be sore. So yeah, you get all your shots. Reception is just a whole bunch of in-processing. Uniform, shots. They do take you to the store to like get, you get these little prepaid cards. You get $300 on a card because that's going to come off your first check. You get like an advance, like $300. You go to the store, you get your like whatever you're going to need, like feminine products, just stuff like that. And remember, whatever you pay for and you buy and you put it in that bag, you're going to be carrying it. So if you want to just go in there splurge and like, oh, we get to get some stuff, I'm going to need this, I'm going to need that. Just remember, you're going to be running with that bag in a couple days. So think about that. Think about that. So past reception, done with that. Now it's time to go to basic training. Now it's time to actually get to the nitty gritty. So they're going to put you on the bus. They're going to tell you put your head down. Oh, before I go on, you will have your phone at reception. So those first couple days, you're still going to have your phone. But anyway, you're going to get on the bus. They're going to tell you put your head down, don't look up. The drive is maybe about 20 to 30 minutes. But Fort Jackson isn't that big, so it's really just riding in circles. So you're not going anywhere. You're just, they're making you feel like you're going somewhere far out, but you're not. You're literally going up the street. So when you get to basic training, you know, you're going to hear the whole boom, 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 get off the bus, get off the bus. So everybody's scrambling to get off the bus. And you'll have 3 bags, but you won't have all 3 in that moment. They'll take 2, and they're already going to have 2 at the place. And then you'll have that 1 bag that you use to buy stuff or whatever when you went to the store. So you're going to have that bag, you're running, they're telling you you're going slow, you're running, trying to get to where they want you to be. And that's the shark attack. Everybody knows the shark attack. So now everyone's lined up. You got your bags in your hands. They're yelling at you for no reason. yeah, it's just a whole bunch of yelling. It's a whole bunch of yelling. They're gonna tell you put your bag over your head. It's gonna be heavy because you're not just putting it up there and putting it back down. They want you to hold that bag up, hold it up, and don't you drop it. Don't you drop it. So yeah, so you're just gonna be holding the bag up. They're gonna be pointing out people to yell at. Luckily, I wasn't one of those people that they pointed out. A lot of people got yelled at for reasons. Some people didn't. Like this one girl, her hair was still ombre at the bottom, so all the female drill sergeants were in her face. Yeah, like they're just doing a whole bunch of yelling. So when that finally settles down, what happened next? They want you to go find, no, when that settles down, they're gonna break you up into platoons. Usually it's like 4 platoons. A platoon is like, it's your group. It's gonna be like your class. Like a platoon is your class. So you're gonna get broken up to your platoons. You're gonna figure out who your drill sergeant is. And then after that, you have to go find your other bags. They're gonna be either lined up outside or they're gonna be like piled up together outside. And you'll know your bags because you have to stencil your name and your last 4 of your social on your bag. So they're gonna be like, oh, you got 2 or 3 minutes to go find your bags. So everyone's scrambling to find their bags out of their platoon. And most people won't make that time hack. I think I did, but it didn't matter because everybody didn't find their bags. You ain't an individual no more. If everybody didn't find it, y'all all in trouble. So the point of they wanted you to, after you found your bag, go and help somebody else. They want to teach you to be a team. It's not about yourself anymore. So we got smoked. We was doing push-ups. We was just doing push-ups until everybody found their bags and helped each other out. The goal was to help each other. We didn't know that. We didn't know each other the first day, so we were thinking about ourselves. I know I was like, oh, there go my bag. I'm in the clear. I won't. Push-ups. So after that, we go up to the bay. The bay is like your sleeping area. All the female stuff in one bay because it's always gonna be more males than females. So no matter what platoon you were in, all the female stuff in the bay together. If you were a male, you were in the bay with your actual platoon guys because it was a lot more of y'all. But females, we was all together. Luckily mine, we only had like 30 something females. They said usually they have like 50 in one room. Yeah, so we had 30 something. So you go up to the bays. The platoon sergeant, not the platoon sergeants, excuse me. The drill sergeants are talking to you about, expectations, probably doing a little bit more paperwork. You're gonna have to give over your cell phone and any personal items. Personal items, they don't care what it is. It could be a bra, it could be a book bag, it could be your glasses, because I had glasses at the time. If it's civilian glasses, they want it. So everything that wasn't issued to you, that's yours, you have to put in a locker. And then after that, you're gonna get your little 2-minute phone call to call home. You don't get to talk how you wanna talk. They're gonna give you a script to say. They're gonna say, hey mom, hey dad, I made it to where I was going. I'm safe, I love you, bye. Like, that's the gist. Like, that's all you can really say in that moment. They're not trying to give you too much like leeway to be talking and stuff. A lot of people were crying and yeah, it was sad. A lot of people were crying, they missed home already. I was pumped though. I'm like, we just got started, y'all. We just now getting here. Like, we just got here. But yeah. So that's pretty much how the first day go. It was nothing significant. I think by the 3rd day, you're getting your weapons. Your weapons are gonna be with you the entire time. The entire time. And don't let it not be with you the entire time because I feel sorry for you if it's not. You gotta eat with it, sleep with it, run with it, everything. Like, everything. I'm trying to make sure this video isn't too long. It's a lot that goes into basic training. You won't get a lot of sleep the first 2 weeks. They have 3 phases, red, white, and blue. I think it's another one at the end. I think it's gold, maybe. That's like the final week. But yeah, red, white, and blue. Red phase, you sucking. Like, you ain't getting a lot of sleep. They're waking you up all night. You get like 3 minutes to eat. You don't, y'all, let's bring back memories. You get like 3 minutes to eat your food. They're just doing a lot of yelling the first 2 weeks. Like, the first 2 weeks, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's gonna suck. I mean, it's gonna be some good times, you know, you meet new people, but it's gonna suck bad. Especially for like somebody like me. I like to sleep. I don't like to be woken up on my sleep for nothing stupid. And we was getting woken up for stuff that was stupid. Like, stupid. No reason. You do have to do fire guard. Fire guard is where you and another person, y'all have to stay up for maybe an hour or two throughout the night. Y'all have different shifts, so like you might have 9 to 10. No, we have 9 to 10 or 9 to 11. Then y'all wake up the next shift. It's basically you just sit there and watch the bay. Don't fall asleep. They do like to come in and check you around. I know we got checked around like midnight or 2 a.m. just to see if the person was sleeping on fire guard. They'll come in there and they might ask you a question, because they did a lot of test questions like, who is your company commander, or who is your first sergeant, or who is the senior drill sergeant. So they do want you to study and get a lot of knowledge, you know. They want you to know the soldier's creed. They just ask a lot of stuff. The general orders or your army values. They want you to go ahead and, well, I'm not gonna say they want you to do it before you get there, but as you go along throughout the weeks, they do want you to learn that type of stuff. White phase got a little fun, because in white phase you started to do cadence, and your drill sergeants, they start to kind of know you as a person instead of just being some newbie that they gotta train. White phase was fun. I mean, it wasn't fun, but it was decent. You go to the range a lot. You have to qualify with your weapon, so you gotta, what's it called? You gotta group and zero your weapon. You go to the range. You do ruck marches. The ruck marches aren't long now that you think back on it. It felt long back then, but I promise you the ruck march was probably only 3 or 4 miles. It felt really long. And you don't have like the rucks. You got a little book bag. Like, you don't have a full ruck. You got a book bag with a couple uniforms in it. Not everything is outside. You also have classroom time. The classroom time is just you learning, like I said, the soldier's creed, your army values, how to handle your weapon, stuff like that. Like, and you won't be getting a lot of sleep, so make sure you don't fall asleep in the classroom. Because if you fall asleep in that classroom, like, they will make an example out of you. They tell you to go ahead and stand up. If you fall asleep, you just stand up. Just stand up. Like, and them drill sergeants are mean. And you don't want to be singled out. So just stand up. Stand up. What else happened in basic training? I'm trying not to, ramble too much because it's a lot. Yeah, in white phase, you get to eat longer. Y'all, you get to eat longer. But by that time, you done got so used to eating fast, you just be sitting there waiting for the time to be up. Like, you done got so used to scarfing your food down because you're hungry, you work out all day, you get smoked all day. Somebody do one dumb thing, push-ups. Like, I'm not gonna say they found enjoyment out of it. Some of them did. Some of them told us, like, I wanted to be a drill sergeant so I couldn't be mean. Like, some of them do want to be mean. But the smoke-ins, they actually do help you. Because I know when we did our first PT test, I couldn't do a push-up. I think I did 20 sit-ups. I failed to run. It was a mess. But as you go along, and you always constantly doing push-ups, you're constantly doing sit-ups, you're constantly having to run, you get better. Like, you truly get better. Blue phase is simple. Blue phase, you're pretty much almost done. They just ready for you to get out. They want you to go. Like, you're pretty much done. That's gonna be like graduation practice. That's gonna be like you testing out of the phases. Like, you gotta test for like, to make sure you can do your clear your weapon. It's like a whole, they'll like do a little, I don't know if everyone do this, but they did like a little, how can I call it? A circuit for us to go over everything we learned. Yeah, you're gonna do that. Blue phase was like, you really don't get any trouble with the blue phase. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you mess up, they gonna show you. They don't care what phase you in. You gonna push. But that was my basic training experience. It's a lot to tell, so I'm not gonna try to tell the whole story. I'm just gonna give a few tips now. Some tips would be, try not to be that individual. Like, don't be that one that messes up for everybody, because it's always one. It's always one of y'all out there. Like, come on now, just sit in the back and be quiet. Don't be the individual. Don't be the one that feel like you too good or you better, or no, because you all in this together. Because if I get in trouble, you in trouble. If you get in trouble, we in trouble. Like, don't be that one. I know we had females, we only had 10 showers or 8 showers. It was 30 females. We had time hacks to make. Some of the females felt like they could take 15-minute showers. We can't do that here, baby girl. Get in there and wash and get out. Like, so that it would start altercations. Like, try not to be that person, you know? It's good to make friends. I had one battle buddy. Like, well, I mean, they were all my battle buddies, but I had one close battle buddy that got me through everything. Shout out to Dean. Hello, Dean. But yeah, like, don't be individual. What else can I say? That's a tip. I know a lot of these videos say don't volunteer. I literally volunteer for everything because I felt like it helped me get through my days faster. Yeah, and then when you volunteer, like, the drill sergeants, they notice that. They're not gonna pick on you for volunteering. That just gives them more of a chance to get to know you and talk to you as a person. Like, I volunteer for ammo detail every time I got, we need something for ammo detail. You need me? All right, got you. Like, yeah, volunteer. Get into it. Like, you there, you might as well be there. You know what I'm saying? You there already. So yeah, volunteer. I know a lot of us are Southern, so try not to say the sir and ma'am. They cannot stand that. They want to be called drill sergeant. Not sir, not ma'am, not yes ma'am, not yes sir, not no sir. They want yes drill sergeant, no drill sergeant. Like, you're going to sound like a robot. Because that's why you're going to keep saying yes drill sergeant, no drill sergeant. You're a robot. Don't say the ma'ams and the sirs, because they'll be on your butt. They're going to be on your butt. Also, another tip. Don't be trying to get no battle boo. Y'all only there for 8 weeks. Y'all don't need to be having a battle boo. Because for one, the males, y'all finna be looking a mess with the bald head. For two, females, we finna be looking crusty because ain't gonna be no lashes. Ain't gonna be no gloss. Hair ain't gonna be straight like this because you ain't finna have no weave in your head. Like, don't be trying to get no battle boo and then get caught up. Don't do it. Like, because by the end, y'all gonna think everybody fine because you done been there so long, but ain't nobody fine. Everybody looking a mess together. Don't have a battle boo. Just don't even go there, because don't go there. Because if they find out, it's over for you. If they find out, it's over for you. I would recommend writing letters. Like, mail time was always, I don't know, a lot of people, they felt like mail time helped them get through their night. Like, you know, get through the days. Like, oh my God, I'm expecting a letter. I personally only wrote my mother, and it would take about a week for my letter to get to her and a week for her letter to get to me. So I was only probably getting one a week. Some people had letters coming every day. They was getting letters, and they was getting multiple letters every day. But it gives us something to look forward to. I personally feel like I ain't have enough time to write, because if I ain't had nothing to do, I was going to sleep. If it was bedtime and lights out, I'm going to sleep. Some people wrote letters on Fire Guard, which you wasn't really supposed to do, but they don't know. Yeah, you're not supposed to do, but they don't know that. Another tip is leave your wall locker locked. Y'all, them wall lockers. And I'm personally not good with closing that wall locker and making sure it's tight and secure, because you're in such a rush every day. But if you leave that wall locker open, when you come back, just know you finna have a mess to clean up, because they finna dump it. They dumping it. It's gonna be on the floor. Whatever you got, if you got hair gel, it's gonna be on the floor. Powder gonna be all over the place. If you got baby powder, it's gonna be all over the place. It's gonna be all over the place. So like, I think that only happened to me one time, and I ain't never had to do it again, because my stuff was effed up. Like, effed up. But some people was worse than mine, so I take my little what I had, but it was messed up. You're gonna have those couple people out the bunch who don't wanna, they're not used to following rules. I was 20 years old when I went through, but a lot of these people are fresh out of high school, so they're 18, 19, some people were even 17. So you gotta remember that a lot of people come in with attitudes like, I don't gotta listen to that, like, they got me messed up, like, they can't tell me what to do. Yes, they can, and they going to. Cause now you about to have it messed up for all of us. Like, just listen. Like, one, I ain't gonna throw you out there, girl, I ain't gonna say your name, but one girl, she didn't want to listen for nothing. Like, they be like, all right, y'all go run. She the only one walking. Oh, well, y'all ain't gonna stop running till she even try. So we used to be like, come on, girl, pick it up. You got this. You ain't gotta run fast. Just move your feet. Just move your feet a little bit. Like, you got those type of people that's there too. But she ain't make it through. Let me stop being mean. She ain't make it through. But yeah, just try to be a good sport. Let me call it that. Try to be a good sport. Think of other people instead of just yourself, because you're gonna mess it up for everybody. But that is pretty much all of my story. I know it's a little out of wonk because I don't like to take notes. I just like to speak. Yeah, so that was my story. That was a couple tips for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe to your girl. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.